It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Warriors out in Oakland. Well, for the Warriors, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At shooting guard, J.R. Smith. From North Carolina, number 40, Harrison Barnes.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Now Irving after the missed three from Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson with the jam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Over to the left wing. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Curry dishes to Thompson. Shoots. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
The drive by LeBron. Irving with a clean look. The putback. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Curry against Irving. To the wing on the left. And stolen by LeBron. 3-on-3. Irving can't get it to go.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
That's good. So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. Curry's shot is off.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
That'll be a 5-second call. Smith left side. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spades is checked in. It's Thompson off the drive. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thompson passes to Spades. No good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
And he's good on the second.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
LeBron can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 9. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
And Thompson kicks to Love. James outside. Inside. Here's Thompson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov. He's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Warriors trail by 9. Passes it to Barbosa. And there's the feed to Livingston. Takes the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli comes in for Maurice Speights. And it's Rush in for Green.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins, and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And for Kerr, so much was made of.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
Good points. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Fry at the elbow. Shumpert against Barbosa. They get the rebound.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish Somebody forgot to finish it.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
I don't know what's going on with them so far, but already that's 3 turnovers.
They're going to dig quite a hole for themselves if they don't take better care of the basketball.
Pass to Fry. Back to Shumpert. There's a good screen. Off the pick. Again, Shumpert missing. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Okay, you ready? Let's go.
Harrison Barnes.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers ahead, up by 15. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and you know the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team, but we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, 2 guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Barnes and Green of the forward set. Ian Clark out there with Thompson. And it's Spates in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. Leaps for it. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Dellavedova. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's Golden State. Here's Curry.
They've gone after this win a little bit more. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
From deep. And that one's good. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Irving, good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Timeout for Golden State.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Golden State. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Thompson. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards.
In fact, even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 10 points for Kyrie Irving. Warriors trail by 18. Outside, Green. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Curry's got 6.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Smith outside. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now, and it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Thompson with it, lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Got that one up quick. 6 points for Klay Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 16.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Here is Livingston. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Warriors trail by 20. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Barbosa kicks to Livingston. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Azili, and that one hits back iron.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. From beyond the arc and then some. Livingston's got 5 now.
Always a threat, guys. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded in the gym range.
Way beyond the line there. That's just a sweet stroke.
Irving and the rejection by Azili. Rush dishes to Clark. Good D by LeBron.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Shumpert. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Livingston, no luck.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Irving, the open look. Again, Irving missing. Here's Clark. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Here's James. Just 3 on the clock, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
LeBron, you...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like?
That's a good one.
Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Barbecue chicken. They were completely overmatched.
And that'll do it for now, as the second half of our game is